Oh, Ross, I have a question.
Twitchy again. I'm getting it right at the moment. It's just not doing what I want it to do.
I'm having an issue here with trying to get our computer load. Every since I go to the track, it kicks me back to desktop. Any ideas?
What's going on with it?
Everything's being loaded. It gets to 100% load in the track, and then when it goes to the actual track, it's go back to desktop.
Do you have a lot of other background programs on?
No, nothing else other than Discord.
Do you have the a sound device selected in Windows?
Yeah, I think so.
Cause that to be a problem if there isn't a default that's set. If you say had a recent Windows update background or something. Does it load when you're offline?
Haven't tried that yet. Give that a shot.
If it does, that might indicate that it's possibly something with the mod. You can try doing the resubscribe method. Excuse me. Which car are you running?
F1.
Aflac. Oh,
Half.
the traders?
The traders, yes. That's why I said I shouldn't have run it, because they're betraying me. I was going to try and run the ADC one, be the banana boat, but I didn't have time to switch over number plates.
Ah, damn it. Too early. That was slightly close.
That's alright.
Looks like 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh. Crash on the front switch.
Yeah, that's me. Russ, can you go in the other universe?
The other universe. I'm there.
Eugene said nope, not there. Our car is too slow. I heard Sebastian Vettel say that once.
Is fuel on ×1 or ×2?
It's ×2.
Ba 1 2 1 2.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm not on push button. Morning, lady. Fine and dandy.
How's the weather? Gonna be dry?
No. Oh, on the race, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's pouring with rain where I am too, and the cat wants to go out, so I'm gonna get meowing in the face.
Okay. Whoa.
God damn it. I was just trying to mess with you, Ross, and mess me up worse.
Don't tempt Ross, he'll pull out this NASCAR move. His 1972 stock car moves.
But hell, at least back then they had some rules.
Yeah. First thing I do is stall it.
Well, start how I mean to continue. Spin coming out of the pits, checking if anyone's coming.
Ten minutes.
I'll just follow Becky for a while and see where they get all the extra time from.
That time comes from putting way too much risk into many braking zones that just ain't happening in the race.
Cool, bet you just got to drive flat out the whole time regardless, so...
Not a chance.
Sorry about that. Them cheese blocks are too big.
Didn't want to turn, did it, Jills?
Come on, Jills, accelerate. Get it all out now, Jills. All out now.
Gotta wake up.
That might work.
Oh no, I Albuquerqued it.
Wow. 540 in place of 900. Now it's gonna work.
That's a pretty awesome barrel roll down the front straight.
I saw something, but didn't know what the hell.
Ah, fuck that up.
Hello, I'm wondering if I can be heard.
You can now.
Can I have someone speaking on Discord, please?
You got it.
Hello.
Gotta use the magic word.
I want to know what the magic word is if it isn't please.
Now.
He forgot to say, hey.
I'm not hearing anybody.
Well, we're hearing you.
Nope.
I can hear your innermost thoughts.
Having a track mismatch.
Did you grab the newest one?
Yes, I did.
Do you have an old one installed?
Let me double check.
Yeah, check under content.
No, I had to download it from the.
Yeah, I got it from the Google Drive and installed it.
Yeah, that's where I got it.
Yeah, when I installed it, it mentioned like an update or something like that.
Yeah, something about an update.
It shouldn't be an update though. I think that's just the name of the file.
Yeah.
It's not literally updating another track. It is its own independent.
Yeah, it's just called like 1.02 update or something like that.
Okay, guys. We're
Is
at.
anybody speaking on Discord?
Yeah.
Yep, Steven.
Going to driver's brief, so please clear the track. Everyone off the track. Track is closed.
Hold on, I'm sending a lap record.
Track is closed.
Okay, that didn't work. Was cutting the S section and was up by 5 seconds.
Uh-huh. I don't feel bad. Everyone off the track, please. Off the track. Whoever's crashing. Okay. Oh.
Oh, man.
Okay.
There's a new sheriff in town.
That'd be Max going down.
Okay. All right. So, thanks for coming, everybody. We are here at NARS VMSC for the penultimate round at Road Atlanta, the 100 minutes of Petit Le Mans. Please stay on Discord for tonight's race. You do not have to have your mic active, but you do need to be listening so you can hear voice directions from the director, that's me, or any of the other admins. As we go into the qualifying and race sessions, please keep all talking very limited to only necessary comments, necessary as in calling out, someone's across the track, or if you're heading into the pits, you're letting people know behind you, or something that is directly applicable. And of course, calling anyone out, saying disparaging remarks or anything will land you a violation and, possibly worse. As we go through tonight, we have some lovely driver aids, as in auto clutch, and that's it. We make sure that you are aware of anything that might be active because you're not using it here. Of course, any onboard aids that the car allows you to use, those are full and free to use, such as traction control and ABS for the GT3s. Starting will begin in just a couple minutes. We'll begin with the GT3s for 10 minutes. GT3s will go out. Make sure that you respect the hot laps as you're going through. Give room to those who are coming by. It's tight and narrow in a few spots, as you all are discovering if you haven't already. So just be aware of who's around you and give plenty of room when you can. Then it'll be Hypercars for the final 10 minutes. You may line up with 30 seconds to go in the GT session. So at 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in the session, that is when you can leave your garage and go line up at the line. As GTs will be coming around, they may be crossing the line as you're heading out, so please be aware they could still be on their flying lap. Give them room. Do not pass them leading up to take your lap. Make sure that you do not pass them. Okay, so race length, we've got 100 minutes. Fuel is the only thing at 2x, except for time, which is at 10x. And we've got, or whatever it is, it's accelerated, so it's a 10-hour basically day-night cycle. Stops are not compulsory, but you're probably going to need one. Starting procedure is we will roll off the line, waiting for the person to go in front of you. Please hold your brakes so that way you do not roll as it lets you go. And just follow the car in front of you, roll off, and then form up single file. We will go around for a full formation lap. And then as you cross the start-finish line, you may accelerate to race pace. Follow the car in front of you, leaving approximately 1 car length, and that should work out. And as far as GTs go, leave no more than like 10 or so car lengths. Please be consistent, everyone. No hard braking, weaving, anything like that, so that way we don't have any accordioning effects. You may drag your brakes, of course, but let's be consistent. It's a little bit tight through here, so we want to make sure everything's good and gravy. There is an orange zone and a red zone for tonight. So the orange zone will be through the first sector, out through the, I believe it's the top of the hill on the other side. I have to double check because I've looked at a couple maps now. And then the red zone is going to be for the S's. So not turn 4, which some consider part of the S's, but actually once you get down the hill there and you go through the S's section. Red zone is a permanent orange zone throughout the race, so penalties in any of the orange zones will result in harsher penalties going forward. if you're found at fault. Track limits are one wheel on the racing surface. It's pretty well self-policing here. There's, I believe, a little leniency on the exit of, which turn is that? Turn, is that 7? 5, I'm sorry, yeah. So you have a little bit of leniency there. You can push out onto that curb. Obviously, you push too far, you got a wall there, so keep that in mind. The rest of them are pretty much as you see them, all lined and all that. Yeah. So remember the pit lane speed limit. Make sure you're on your pit limiter. There is no ghosting, so what you see you can hit. And be cautious you're going in. Pit road entrance is particularly harrowing because it is on the right. Make sure you're over there. Do not cut across the track. Make sure you're over on the right if you're going to go into the pits, because otherwise that can be very dangerous. Coming out of the pits, make sure you stay to the right of the pit exit line. As you're driving around on track, you may go across that line if there are no cars present, but otherwise please stay off that line. It is considered a wall, and crossing that line will be punished harshly if there are cars exiting, which there are quite a few drivers out today, so probably will be a car there. Make sure that you have your headlights and wipers set for buttons or set to auto. Headlights especially, probably won't need to worry about wipers, but it does go to darkness and you will get thrown out very quickly if your headlights do not come on. So make sure they're set to auto or you have a button assigned. For the blue flags, you're all familiar. The blue flag driver receiving the blue flag does not have to get out of the way, but may not compete with or obstruct the lapping car, and they must cede the position in a side-by-side condition going into a corner. The lapping car always has the responsibility for making a clean pass, and both drivers have the responsibility for good racing behavior. And as it is tonight, if any of you watch the race, blue flags are going to be a major topic for tonight. So class on class collisions, we're all very tight here, so let's try and avoid them as much as we can. Be patient, give each other room, nothing dicey. It's very easy to get excited. It's a very short and fast course, so just remember it's a longer race, so you don't have to go for a pass around like the outside of turn 1, let's say. Not that anything bad would happen there, but just use discretion. Of course, the CMS golden rule of racing is do unto others as you'd want done to yourself. So if you cause a collision, cause somebody to go off or take advantage otherwise, please redress that, give back that advantage, give back that position. And the penalties may be less. It'll certainly be considered. If you have an incident and you're unable to continue, or at least you're stuck, don't hit escape. Control, delete, or pull your cable, and that way you can come back in. You might be some laps down, but you can at least get in and score some points. Any DQs assigned by R-Factor 2, I cannot clear during qualifying, for qualifying or the race. So please keep that in mind because I will be out there driving myself. During warm-up and practice, though, I can clear those. And after we have the qualifying session, we will do a quick pit box check. We'll probably have to drive around because it kind of puts you right out the end of pit road. So we'll quickly go out, go around, come back in, find your spot. Do not go and do another lap. Let's get this done quickly because it's a long one. Any questions?
Good job, Ross.
Thank you. All right, we will go to the next session. GT3s, you are up first.
Ooh, what's gonna happen?
It's thought about it real hard.
Oh, 3 to go.
Good luck, GTs. Make them count.
track guy or died.
30 seconds. GTs, you may finish up. Hypercars, you may line up. Hypercars, you may proceed. Please note if any GTs have come by. Look like there have.
Hello. Hello.
Okay.
All right, well done to Daniel Kirby taking the top, taking the pole. Felipe Enrique taking the Hypercar and pole. And then down in the GTs, Becky Ely, no surprise there. And then Mark something lop. Thank you for putting in a good quality there, guys. Did I say Mark Mack? Sorry. What I'm doing. Anyway. Yeah, so let's go out. We're going to do a pit box check. So call for your pit, leave pit road, go and circulate on the track, and then come back in. Do not start another lap. Just come right into the pits and let's do a pit box check. So that way we can make sure everyone who's got somebody in their pit sharing knows who that is and can coordinate that.
I can hear you now, Ross.
Good. I could hear you the whole
Thank
time.
God.
Well, I know you could hear me, but I couldn't hear you.
Here, pit box. Here, pit box.
Yeah, stole the car.
I cut you off plenty of times in qualifying coming out of here. Again, everybody come around, head into the pits, call for a pit stop. Oops. Make sure you miss your turns.
Oh shit. I gotta go around again.
Pit limiter.
Accidentally hit escape.
You might actually. Is your crew behind you, or? Forgot that we can head out there.
Who's taking the old pit road?
That was Norm.
And somebody else too.
Yeah, who's out on track running around?
Pit road.
Somebody else came down the old road as well.
I think that was that's the Michelin Cup pits, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where them and the support series were running their pit boxes for the weekend because there's just not enough room on the other side.
Was it? It used to be the old one there.
Yeah, that used to be the old pit lane until 2005.
I see.
Something like that. Yeah.
Was it because it was just too far there, or was it because it was getting flooded, or was the exit at turn 1?
Yeah, I think the problem was just the slow speed of the cars coming onto the racing line, coming into turn 1.
Yeah, it was pit exit.
Yeah. Pit entry's fantastic though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
We just have Felipe coming around. He'll be our last one, it looks like. Oh no. It's gonna be an early morning for you, Mike.
Well, no, we haven't gone back in daylight saving yet, so I thought this was an hour later.
Oh good.
So I was a bit unprepared, but...
Oh, because in Europe you guys changed? Did you guys change already, or no?
No, not yet.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I was convinced this was at whatever the next hour is.
One of them.
Yeah.
God, I wish it was at whatever the next hour is.
I can't.
It's practice for Saturday.
I'm having a bad day.
Go ahead, everybody. If you know who you're with, go ahead. We will. We can probably run the rest of this out. It'd be good to make sure we're all good, since it's going to be a longer race, and we want to make sure everyone's controls and everything are good. There are actually fewer sharing than I thought would be.
Ross, can you respond to the chat?
Real quick, apologies for the ignorance. I missed the qualifying in the hypercar, so am I starting off the back, or do I make my way up through the GTs and start off the back of the hypercar?
Yeah, the latter.
Okay, cool.
You can just carefully do so.
Well, obviously it's going to be careful, but whatever I do. But yeah, thanks.
You'd be surprised. People always manage to find a way to wreck on a reconnaissance lap.
Didn't it happen in the actual race as well?
Yes, twice.
There was spins. I don't know if there was contact.
No, one of them hit the wall.
No, I'm saying with another car. But yeah, that's just the nature of the cold tires in IMSA. I mean, look at what the professional drivers have done on those tires.
Don't look at the LMP3s. They're not what we call professional.
No, they're dentists.
No, I'm even GTP and... Oh, really? Steven, come on, dude.
They're leaving a lot of debris around here.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I just got jump scared by a Porsche.
Yeah, that paint is slippery.
Trying to be nice to the GT3s.
Finger out the window.
Don't worry, GT3s. I'll protect you.
Don't lie to them.
I got a curry favor early, man. It's gonna get violent around here. I can tell already.
I'll be on the outside of the NT1.
Oh, I couldn't see my braking zone.
I've got you on the list of good drivers, Ross. Don't mess it up.
Yes.
That's what the whiteboard's for, right next to the rig.
You have time to look away for even a split second on this track?
Yeah.
Maintaining the whiteboard is high
What are
priority.
the good ones, JT?
Don't do it during the race, but it's once you write somebody's name on the whiteboard, you kind of remember. Kirby and Paul are fantastic.
Am I in the whiteboard?
Damn.
You are in the neutral zone.
Oh,
You
but I am the
get
top.
around, but you rarely cause contact with me.
But I am the top of the list of like, oh shit moments. This guy comes around me.
I generally don't have to worry about you hitting me. I just have to be aware that you're going to wreck around me.
George, I see you coming, and I just hit escape, man.
Control delete. So you can get back in.
No, he'll find me again, so I was done. I'm done.
I'm gonna make it my goal to be on JT's good side after this race. Be on the good side of the whiteboard.
Jason's good too. Jason's a little too patient though.
I thought that was Jerry.
What?
I thought that was Jerry.
No, Jason Whited?
No, Jerry. I thought that was
Jerry's
Jerry.
pretty patient too.
Norm will kill you.
He booped me pretty good during practice.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, that's kind of what the message was. I saw pieces of my car kept falling right off. It's like, this is not the weight reduction I expected.
I wouldn't have to drive so hard if my car would go faster.
Norm hasn't hit me in a while.
Hey, the Cadillac won the championship this year in North America.
That's a
only took
topic.
little.
But you see me shed that thing after 2 races.
Tom and I were driving the 1976 Formula One cars Tuesday and Wednesday. This thing feels so slow.
What is happening? Did I just freeze?
Well, the session just ended, so who knows what happened.
Matthew booted you from afar.
You might have done. I don't know what's happening.
Oh no!
No, I still see you.
I can't even alt tab.
It shows you still on the server.
Ross, I think you're just loading in.
Is it counting down?
Yes.
Yeah, we got 2.5.
237.
Oh, it's not good.
235.
How do we? George has controls. He can put it back to warm up.
No.
I think Ross has too.
Yeah, but Ross is having issues.
Oh, he's having
Having
issues.
major issues.
You got 3 minutes to the grid timer, right? It's still 2 minutes left.
Well, yeah, but Ross is most likely going to have to leave the server to resolve the issue. And because we've advanced to race session, because the race hasn't officially started, he won't be able to rejoin just yet. So we'll need to go back to warm up for this.
So is that confirmed? Okay, so restart
Hang on,
warm-
wait, hold on for it. Wait
Ross
just a
has
second.
left
Let's see
the
if I can get
race.
in.
Says you
You've just left.
Yeah, I'm. Wow, this is
145.
That means if you want back in, the session needs to be restarted because the race hasn't started yet.
Weren't you the admin, Ross?
No, but he was in. He was. No, it doesn't work.
No, I think if he rejoins now, it'll say 1 pending.
Yeah, if the race had started
Fuck
before he
me.
left, then he could have rejoined. But at this point, no. Once you're gone, you're gone.
Yeah.
So I have to
Restart it.
George,
Yeah.
whatever you do, do not restart the server. It's a green, completely green track if we restart it.
I mean, that would be super exciting.
Do we get rain then?
Restart warm up, right? That's what we want
Yes.
to do. Okay.
That would've
The
been
buttons
hilarious,
is
the
next to
moment
each
where we just
other.
had to
That's
pull
why
it
I'm
out.
getting confused most of the time.
Crew chief was very disappointed with that performance.
You should be good at it.
I
We
better
got to do
check.
it 5
I don't
times
even
every
remember if
Saturday.
Mine's been talking to me.
So George, the command is / rain _ 50.
JT
rain,
quiet.
rain. Actually, George, I think it is boot driver who wants rain / now.
No, with rain maybe actually helped me, but
I would love it to rain. I got
That-
4-wheel
it
drive.
would be exciting,
oh
man,
yeah,
for
it's
sure.
true,
Nightmare.
It might rain in Brazelton tomorrow.
Start raining, I can make it on 1 tank of fuel.
Just
Me
light
too, because
drizzle
by the
the
end my
entire
car would
race.
be so damaged I couldn't drive the rest of it.
Just go so slowly because you just limping
Exactly.
around with
If
like
you're
3
going so
wheels
slow.
and 3 wheels steering 90 degrees to the left.
Ryan and I had a good battle in the rain at Monza. Remember that?
Always. I wake up cold sweat at night from that one.
Okay, we're 2 guys. We were late. We have a green light out of pit road. Do we wait or do we go?
Bonham.
You can do whatever you want, Chills. We're waiting at Ross right now and a couple of other people.
If the light's green, go.
Oh no! I thought they missed the start.
No.
Not yet.
Okay, it just.
Yes, we're racing. Go, go, go!
That was terrible. Everything was locked down. Major.
You won, Joe.
Oh, your computer.
Yeah. Either between the driver or Windows 11, something messed up bad.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Jerry and Jason. I see
Playing Starfield.
Both of you are in frogs, so it's gonna be a good one. It seems that we have a good pace, so we're gonna be back into the good old days, but in a different class.
Jason paper was
What's that?
Jason paper was sensitive.
Back to the mothership.
I think he had enough with the Ferrari. He tried, I think, everything that was possible in that book, and he couldn't make it work. So,
Props for trying.
Yeah.
But the Hypercar Ferrari.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I knew me and Jeff have been banging our head off the wall.
This car is seriously different with 15 Newton meter.
Oh, wow.
I'm having fun driving the Ferrari.
No, I like it too, but Jason is not that type of style. But he couldn't, for some reason, he couldn't figure it out. And I think what broke him was that Magnus, what was it, like Fuji or something? He was like 2.5 or 3 seconds faster than him on the same car. So he was like, okay. Yes. So he was like, all right, this is not gonna work for me. So he just ditched the car.
That's kind of how I feel today with the Acura. I'm nowhere near the pace of Becky and others.
Yeah, but
wait a minute, you ditched the BMW.
Like that though, you just got to look at it from the front.
Yeah.
The Acura is pretty tough at this track. This is the hardest track of the year by a long way. And I've still only managed to do 2 stints without destroying the car. So if I finish the race, I'll be happy.
I could have started I could have did every race in a different car and gave up my points every time and had more points than I got now.
Becky, you're a second faster than everybody else. Slow down a little bit. It'll hold.
I'm not a second faster than everyone else. And the tyres only last like 3 laps. Then they're dead. So I need to slow down.
Yeah.
I don't know. That poor girl, she got a violin every time and then she wins the race.
So
I think we should put her.
destroys tires and is slow.
Jerry, I'm gonna give it a good beans, but I'm not very confident because I think the setup didn't transfer correctly from MHA, so I'm not so sure what's going a little bit wrong on the brakes.
Sorry, guys. Never had that.
It never happens before, honest.
It's never been that bad. I've had it lock up and just crash, but never where like it just.
Ross, this is a safe place. It happens to everyone.
Well, it's also a factor too, right? So it has to happen to everyone at least once.
At least it wasn't during the race.
Yeah, it did now.
Sure, it's this is car or something. Anyway, I'm back in. I'm loaded.
You can move it.
Well, I can't because I don't have a thing to come.
Oh shit! Whoa!
Becky, I was having Acura on Acura violence.
I don't know what I was seeing. So how a CRX is made.
Sorry, Brian. I was used to cars diving around the outside when they're up close there.
Nah, I was just messing with you. I was doing like Acura on Acura violence.
Why are you doing Acura on Acura violence?
So it's 17th. I gotta get my way up.
Because that's what Albuquerque would do.
No.
I mean, what was wrong with that move? He was alongside. Surely
Don't go that way. Don't go that way.
It was an hour too early for that shit.
Nonsense. I disagree. Look at how early the MSR car had to take the lead, and look how yellow's played out.
You could tell when he went in there, he was not going to come out the
No,
other
but
side.
the MSR came. So first of all, MSR did it after a restart, and Colin is a fucking god on cold tires. And then secondly, MSR did it with Colin and Van der Zande, 2 actually proper racers. Okay, that they respect each other and they respect the rules. People,
Yeah, Van der Zande not so much.
People and Philippe do not have rules. So, and that's the thing. Like, if it was like a good guy that went on the outside of people and people pushed him, I would say, okay, the good guy didn't know that people is an asshole. But Philippe knows that people is an asshole. He is himself. They're made from the same, like a crucible, So I don't understand what the fuck was thinking to go on the outside of people. We made the car so it can be completely sendable at 10. That was the plan. So if you're gonna go in and have it, go there so you can take both cars out and both of you can continue because there is runoff. You don't go on the outside of turn 1 on people. Period.
And with all this knowledge, yet you Acura engineers still put people in the car at the end of the stint, or Albuquerque at the end of the stint.
Okay, so
you knew what was wrong, yet
no,
you couldn't help yourself.
engineers, we wanted Louis, but it was a WTR call,
1 minute.
And you know, even on that aspect, but even Ricky,
Damn it, Wayne.
right? Even Ricky has done it 2 years before, right? So, whoever you put one of those two is equally sendable. So,
My fault's IMSA. It's not the driver, because IMSA allows this conduct to play out continuously.
30 seconds. So when we take off, Mike, Bell, just stay at the back until we come out of turn 5. That's coming off the S's onto the first long straight. GT, stay to the right side of that, and Mike, go ahead and try and pass around the left. If you can't get by them all, just hold station till you come around to the
there's another
back stretch.
Damn, this is a long way back here.
Well, I'm right in the corner.
Yeah, like up the hill.
I'm just about not on the hill.
I think I'm parked in downtown Atlanta.
Slowly roll off. Go ahead and follow the car in front. Single file.
Holy shit, I have 15,000 laps in the tank. Let's go.
I see, that's it.
No, I've only got 700.
16 and a half.
Need those F1.
If your tires last, you
Ultra.
can make without stop.
Wish I should have put on those F1 Ultra Super Hards. Back when F1 had like 9 tire compounds.
I think they have 3 now only, no?
They still only had the
Yeah,
hard, right?
they only
No,
have.
they have like a total of 7 or
Rough,
9.
medium, hard,
They only
intermediate,
bring
wet,
3
and
to
full
the
wet.
track.
That's per weekend. You have to nominate 3 of the 5 dry tires.
Yeah.
C1,
C1,
C2,
C2,
5.
It's
Oh, is
crazy
it new
because
this
a soft
year?
at one track isn't a soft at another track, which is just confusing.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
it's just the soft
They
of
need
the
to stop
select.
that.
So C3 could be a soft one week and hard the next week.
Formula
Well,
One
the
species.
reason why they stopped it was because they were having to come with the names like ultra soft, hyper soft, mega soft, and you know when they keep adding compounds, so it sounded silly. So that's why they.
And Hypercar back to Hypercars.
Man, this Acura pole sitter's crazy.
It's really okay.
I'm so far back that the statistics is showing me Daniel Kirby on my list.
Just don't make her mad.
It's fixing to lap you.
All right, deep breath. Good luck, everybody, as we come around here, heading into the 10s.
Good luck, have fun.
Becky, you're supposed to be doing a consistent
But the Hypercars are zooming away.
Exit turn 7, driver's right. Lock your brakes! Turn 7.
Asses.
This is clear.
Final chicane.
Turn 10, driver's left.
me.
John, I'm gonna let you go on the corner.
Careful in the S's, 2 cars off, both sides.
There's debris in the S's as well, be careful.
This is clear.
Still a car in the S's.
Headlights.
Front straight.
boxing this lap. Take it at the end of the straight, Alec.
Sounds good. I'm so sorry, Eugene.
Turn 3, driver's right.
Last one's over.
All right. Congrats to Dan Kirby, Lonnie Hull, JT Tammy pulling it off towards the end there, and Mac something lob. Good race, everybody. Quite a few retirements, but didn't look like there was as much car-to-car contact. Looked like there were just a bunch of offs. So that was encouraging. Pretty good racing overall.
That turn 3 curb is a killer.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
Well, the inside one or the outside?
Turn 3, the right-hander.
Yeah, the inside curb or the outside curb.
Oh yeah, the inside. That
Okay.
if you take too much of the inside curb, it just sucks you in, and then I go spinning. Bit me twice today.
Way to go, bro.
I was just pinging over that thing like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Ferrari.
Yeah, Lonnie hitting it.
I guess this is like a monster Ferrari track, because there's no way that I should be able to do what I did.
I had 2 accidents and 1 penalty.
Damn.
I wonder if Jason's regretting switching from the Ferrari for this one.
Well, it was so slow on the straight. Like, I was having genuine issue getting past, like,
No, Mike, but
I was lapping. But...
Yeah, but your exit speeds and your stability on the S's is what made your lap time.
The exit speeds was not anything special, but the stability, like, I could just keep my foot.
Well, you could get the same consistent exit speed because the stability of the car was very high.
Did you
Spoken
change your
from
tires?
Spoken from the Ferrari apologist.
No, I changed tires every stop except for my splash at the end. Which
Yeah,
is
and
kind
the
of nice.
understeering is horrible, man. It's awful. It's like, am I gonna stick it or not?
I genuinely think John Uyen looked like he had that race in hand, to be honest. And he
No, John lost it alone on turn 6.
Yeah. But, like, I think he had me and Dan for fuel, and then after he binned it, Dan lost, like, 10 seconds on the next, like, 5 laps. I think he
Ooh, I
was
see.
saving fuel.
Yeah, he was probably field saving.
Oh.
Hey, Jerry, what happened to you in the beginning, man? We kind of lost contact, and I was like lapping the entire. Yeah, there was one period where I was the fastest lapper, except Kirby. I was like unlapped myself from John too.
I was just taking it really easy in traffic. I came up on turn 11, the hill, and I think one of the NSXs just squeezed me right to the wall. I had to slam on the brakes or I would have hit the wall.
Yeah, well, I made the opposite. It was opposite. I was very careful, but I didn't pass any cars on turn 4 except only pro cars and the top 4 GTMs. But yeah. Well, Stuart saw me, but he turned in a little early. So yeah, that's what happened. Sorry, JT. This is not my fault.
Again.
I passed you, and I said, "All right, keep it together. We're not gonna make any mistake." So I was going into the Stuart.
10 seconds later, there's a yellow in the S's. Oh, look, there's 2 cars. Oh, look, it's George.
When that's why I lost 10 seconds to you and Jason at the beginning, because Stuart squeezed me into the wall. When I come up on him, I do not pass him unless I'm on a straight. He will not look at the mirrors at all. He's riding his line. He doesn't care where you are.
No. He saw me. We talked, and he said he saw me. I'm gonna post the pictures in a minute here. But he saw me. But he said that it was. But he was too eager to turn. He thought that I'm gonna clear him fast because that's what the top prototypes were doing. But I'm no Kirby, so I'm really taking it slow on the inside line there because I'm touching the white line on the right side to make sure that I'm like as far right as I can. But yeah, it was not meant to be. So.
Were you doing a 4-stop there, George?
Yeah,
Seemed like
that
you were pretty really early.
Yeah, that was the plan. It was 4-stopping, and it was actually working. So apart from the first stint that I didn't expect the car to be on cold tires so fucked Like I had no grip. Like I touched the curb on the exit of 6, lost 1 position. I touched the curb at the exit of 11, I lost 2 positions. I just had nothing on it. And then once the tires came up, then the car was fucking rocket. But yeah, the first 2 laps were very, very sketchy. And that ruined me. But after that, I think once I got the thing rolling, oh man, I was lapping. I was gaining, I think, a second and a half on you. I was reaching. I think Ross was like 48 seconds ahead of me, and then in the second stint, I caught it up to 32. So yeah, it was fucking.
Helps when I go spinning around in the 10s.
What's that?
It helps when I go spinning around in the 10s.
Spinning around in the 10s?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you go spin?
Well, one time I was shoved
off. 10A.
Oh.
Then,
many episodes of Beyblade.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so I caught that, and then I think I was reaching Kyle Veza. So it was. I'm very, very happy with how the race went, because it means the car is fast. The move, like we have pace. Everything can go right. Pit stops and the strategy, and we have pace that we're gaining. We have options in strategy, so it's really, really good. The only thing, yeah, of course, it was unfortunate what happened, but that's, if it wasn't, we would be up there.
Any news on Acura Honda going to WEC?
Yeah, 2025.
Yes.
Yeah, 2025 is the cut the date.
Is that confirmed for you engineers, or is that just the assumption?
No, it's an assumption. It's not confirmed, but like in the internal meetings and stuff, it was very closely assumed that it's gonna be that.
Any word on who'd run it? Any word on who'd run the program?
Yeah, it will be Andretti. Okay. Yeah. There are chances for other people and us, but I think it's most likely at least one car from them, I think.
Yeah, Andretti and Wayne Taylor, they're running the program close in the IMSA. Will Wayne go to as well with Andretti?
I don't know that detail, but I know Michael wants to run it in WEC.
Is he going to drive?
Hey, Eugene, how do you make GIFs? I don't know how the fuck you make nice GIFs, but I'm gonna give you the play-by-play here, because I can't.
Make a GIF?
It would be awesome to have Marco, Mario, and Michael racing the prototype.
Whoa. Yeah, so this is the events of how they unfolded.
Michael could still sling that sucker around.
Oh, that's terrible. You put them in a different order. God damn it. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how to make a GIF, but eventually we'll find it out. Yeah, so this is what happened. But yeah, I think it's gonna be, I don't know now, there are a lot of other details with us becoming HRC, if Japan is gonna be involved and how and what capacity, and how is the car gonna be run, if they're gonna have like
They're NASX.
No, it's not. Oh, you mean in the picture is Stuart? That's what happened to me. With it, there was a contact with Stuart basically. Yeah, he saw me, but he thought that I would clear him before, but I was slow because it was on the inside, and that's what happened. So JT, not my fault.
Okay, so it was not.
Never is.
Come on, man! It's
Same old story. Same old story.
I
It was
try
people
so
behind it.
much every time when I pass you. So like, all right, I'm not gonna spin anymore. So I passed you the first time, and I said like, fuck yeah, I felt so good about myself. The second time, it's like, fuck, god damn it.
You're like that meme with the guy all the way down on the bottom podium, spraying champagne, kissing the girls, and celebrating like crazy.
For third place or
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever it is in the meme.
yeah,
I
exactly.
did it.
I passed JT and I didn't die.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
George. I'm looking at this picture. That I know he turned into you, but that's
It looks late.
That's what happens when you pass Stewart in turns.
Yeah.
See what happens, Larry?
It was. Wait, no. It was a risky move, and I take.
So far on the right, like you could have used so much more of the circuit, carried a lot
Because
more
he's
speed.
trying to
Oh, wait a minute, Mike. We're talking about the guy who got hit by touching the white line. Are you telling me why I'm not going on the left side? Exactly for this.
First one, the first bit. Hang on.
Oh, because the farther you are from them, if they run single monitor with narrow FOV, they can pick you up. If you're close to them, they're not.
Yeah, you get stuck in the blind spot if they don't have VR or triples.
So I'm trying to do it as clear as possible, like raising flags and horns that I'm coming. And he said he saw me, which is good. But so I knew that he saw me. It's just that he turned in a little early. But yeah, I mean, I did it only on the pros, on the GT3 pros, and for GT3 AMS. That was my plan. So I would do it in Mac. I did it. That was successful. Who was it? The Stewart would be the other one. I wanted to say Eugene. I would have attempted it because he has practiced it, or at least he said that he practiced it, so he's kind of comfortable with it. But yeah, let me know, Eugene, if you don't want that to happen. Back up. Oh, he left. Yeah, but yeah.
What happened to Alec?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, but what happened?
You fucked many GTs, Alec. No, I'm
Can you
serious.
walk?
I was watching, and he said that he's gonna be polite, but he wasn't.
A bit aggressive.
So what happened was on the start going through before you go into the backstretch. I don't know my corner number. Spun trying to go on the inside of a GT. Didn't make contact with anybody. We were good.
Oh, so JT, this is John. Sorry about raising you that one time on the blue flag pass, that last one you were trying to do. I had my head down and I was busy trying to do something and didn't realize you were there.
All good, dude.
Was that turn 7, Alec? I think I saw you there.
Yeah, Alec was dove to the inside of Becky and forced her wide and tried to get out of the corner. I think put the left rear on the curb and just snapped around.
Yeah.
Who was that?
And
was out.
then later in the race, I feel very bad, and I do accept a penalty for this. I had a screen freeze going down the S's.
Oh no.
And like
Yeah,
as
Eugene
soon as it
buried it
came,
in the second last lap going out of T1.
like this
Put it
was
in the outside wall.
Yeah, this was before that, but I had a screen freeze going down through the S's as Steven and Eugene were there. And as soon as it came back, I literally am in the grass looking like I'm about to just T-bone Eugene.
Oh no.
So I locked the brakes up like right away and tried to pull as far left as I could to try and like not fully T-bone him. And I didn't fully T-bone him, but I did hit him and he went off.
That's a GPU freeze, not a CPU freeze. Then.
Yeah.
Come on, Alec. You hit Eugene among all people.
I know. I feel so bad. Like after that, I literally was like, "Oh my god, I feel so bad."
You're gonna be gypped into infamy, Alec.
Yes, that's exactly what happens. That's your punishment. You go into the GIF collecting of
Yep. Eugenius moments.
Eugenius moments.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was just like I felt so bad. Like I don't want to do shit like that, but yeah, it was just weird. Like it was a split-second screen freeze, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill him, and I didn't
Wait,
mean to.
I thought you said on the broadcast that like kill them all the GT3s.
Yeah, okay, no. See, someone's gonna. I knew as soon as it happened, someone was gonna quote that and be like, "Man, we need to give him. We need to give him a race ban."
Who?
Me
Hey,
when I did one of the Saturday broadcasts.
The
I forgot
commentary.
who. Yeah, when we did the commentary,
Yeah.
they said how they asked me how should you treat GTs, and I just said, "Oh, kill them all. They're in the way."
I think it was Road America. He did
Yeah,
commentary
yeah.
there.
Did you say
And then-
that?
Yes. It
Yes,
was
you
hilarious.
you
It's the
replied to
internet.
it.
It
I
was
was trying to be funny because everyone was being so serious, and I said, "Oh yeah, when GTs get in the way, just move them. They don't matter."
And what
And then
and what did James said?
James and them were laughing about it. They all thought it was funny.
I
Yeah, the
believe
comments were so funny.
no. I believe he took it for serious because like you have heard all his rants about the blue flag.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like, oh my god, here we go again.
I tried finding it on the broadcast, but I couldn't find it when I was just trying to skim through. But I think I literally said, he was like, "What should you do when there's a GT car in your way?" And I just said, "Murder them all. They
close
do
your
not
eyes.
matter." I said, "They do not matter. They are just in the way."
Raise your middle finger at it and kind of flat.
Yeah. But no, I felt really bad with Eugene. I was like, ugh. And Kirby and I were good. Like, he just has some sort of extra pace. And I will say one thing with the Acura. So with R Factor 2 having this stupid downshift protection.
No.
Oh
This is
God,
this
I
is
am so tired of that.
no.
Yeah.
This is not. This is not R Factor 2.
It's
This
a
is
George thing.
Yeah, I put it in.
Yeah, this
So-
it is the most annoying thing. Thankfully, it's less annoying than default R Factor 2.
Yeah.
but
Well,
it is
I
still
did it.
really annoying.
I did it how it is on the real car, so
got-
it's
yeah,
less.
Well,
30%.
It
Kirby.
forces you to use the brakes and not machine gun the downshifts.
Okay,
means-
well, have
Which
you
means
seen?
you then have to change your setup to
Yeah.
accommodate that. You can't have that super oversteered on brakes, right? You
Yeah.
can't, you can't set
Speak
your
for
car to
yourself.
oversteer.
You should see what my car does on the brakes.
So Kirby, like, and if you adjust your RPM, like you can in the setup, you can do it faster. But the problem is with the Porsche and the torque curve, when you just try and lug the car, you're not really getting as much torque off the corner. But like Kirby just will go into corners and will make 3 downshifts just stupid fast, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that.
Do you also find, or is this just me being? I'm like entirely accepting this could be me just being a potato. But you're going in, and because you're not actually just focused on your LCD, you're actually looking at the corner, that you go to bang in as many shifts as you think you need, and then you come out of the corner a gear too high because you've missed a shift, but
So
you
I-
haven't heard it miss a shift in any way. Like there's no sign or no audio capability because the car is so quiet. Or is that
So
just a me thing?
when I first started running the hypercar like a couple rounds ago, yes, I will say I did that, but then you just kind of get used to it of like almost having feel in the car of like, oh, okay, I finally did grab that gear.
I finally grabbed it.
It's such
Yeah.
a mind fuck for me. The Ferrari is so, either I fucked something up in my own settings, or the Ferrari's just dead fucking quiet. So you'll come out of a corner,
It's not
and
quiet.
and it'll like look
quiet.
okay, but then you look at it and you're like halfway down the RPMs in the wrong gear, and like, oh bollocks. But then
Yeah.
of course you can't fix it. You just have to drive through it at that point.
Yeah, at that point you can't downshift because then you have to lift
Yeah.
to downshift, and then you're
Yeah.
just gonna lose more
And
time.
then you're lifting on a corner exit, which is just
You
silly.
just have to kind of bear it. For
I do it because if I am in the wrong higher gear and stuff, it fucks up with me. Like the reason why I spun at turn, well, it was not turn 10, 11 there, was because I was having like a 0.9 fuel, and I felt like, all right, I should fuel save for 1 extra lap to go. And then I just put it on 7 and cruised around. And I said, okay, I can push my braking point further. And I pushed it so farther down that I missed my braking point. And then I touched the grass. And then, of course, I spun around. So like every time I do something out of, out of how I want it to be, or being in the wrong gear or the wrong place and stuff, it just fucks with me, especially when I don't have enough practice. So I need to be always on the same kind of thing, even if it's gonna slow me down a few seconds or like a few tenths. It's gonna be safer.
But yeah, no, our Factor 2's base downshift protection sucks. They used to be broken on the Indy car because when you race Indianapolis in the Indy car, you downshift without lifting, and you physically
Yes.
could not. You
Well,
physically
no,
could not
It's
downshift.
worse than that. Is that it actually will, it will lessen the braking as well at the
Yeah.
same time. But
Hmm.
what it does have over this is it at least beeps at you to let you know that that it is fucking you up rather than just
Yeah.
sort of sitting silently in the corner with a stupid grill in its face saying, wait for this dickhead to try and get out of a corner.
Yes.
Yeah, the amount of times I came round turn 1 and I'm coming up the hill and I'm wondering what the hell gear am I in? Like if I've tried to go get underneath a GT on the exit and I've just gone down into 5th and I'm trying to go up the hill. I wonder this feels weird. Look at the the LCD and it's still in 6th. Although one time I did manage to keep it in 7th round there by I was aiming for 5th, but obviously downshifted too quick that it didn't let it, so I just came just up the hill, just like bleh. That wasn't fun.
You got second though. Sorry I held you up. I was
Yeah, you filthy blue flag ignoring
Hey,
bastard.
I opened the inside. I just don't know why you didn't go for it. You're being too polite.
Because there
Sitting
was
back
2
there having tea or
GTs
something.
there.
It's not my problem.
Ross, I saw you almost Albuquerque yourself in final 30 minutes.
Where was that?
Going
I
through
like
T1.
I like how this has become a verb now.
Yeah. Well, no, because he
No,
was
it
in an
should-
Acura and he went wide in T1, and I gave him plenty of room.
No. It should become a verb because eventually, hopefully, when it is that bad, maybe he changes his style. I don't know because this was pretty pissed.
I peepoed Lanny too.
Peepoed Lanny.
We were side by side, and then I just held it right there, and then
Hey,
he clipped the
George.
curb and ran with it.
I hate to burst your bubble, but you said that you were you were the quickest person on track. You didn't get a single best
No.
lap.
I says what's that? I was at the period of time. I said that period of time.
Yeah,
that
you
second
didn't
stage.
get a single best lap.
No, because Kirby was there. That's what I was saying. Like I said, I was the fastest after Kirby. What's that?
He was saying for a 10-minute period during the
Yeah, yeah.
race.
Yeah,
At most, he was the quickest car on track at the time, but that
Yeah.
doesn't mean he was flying in 108s or 7s or whatever.
Correct. Yeah.
No, I'm looking at the page on the results where it tells you who was the fastest on each lap of the race. So lap 1 was Dan, lap 4 was Alec.
So that's like Dan and Alec, right? Between those two.
Alec got 32, Dan got 23, I got 16, Kyle got 5, John got 3, Ross got 2,
Oh,
Franco
nice. Ross
and
got 2.
Gilles
Wow.
got 1 each.
Look
And
at
that
Ross.
Gilles got 1.
And it was lap 6.
How did Gilles got 1?
He could find pace sometimes.
The Peugeot be hooping.
It was the first lap the tires weren't the surface of the sun.
I see.
As crazy as this track was, overall I thought all the hypercars did a really good job of passing. It seemed very very easy and smooth, not like typical Saturdays.
Well, it's very. You either can or you can't at this track. There's no ambiguous shit. Like either it's a really
Turn
easy
4
pass
is
or
an
you have to
ambiguous.
sit
Turn
there.
4 is an ambiguous pass.
Okay, turn 4 is
can be.
slightly ambiguous, but
Not slightly. It's very, very ambiguous because you have to trust the guy that you're doing it on, and the hypercar has to hold its line and not go wide and push it. So it is a very technical
But
finesse.
other than that, it was either you can
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it through quite
yeah,
easily, or
agree.
you can't and you shouldn't bother. But it's obvious enough that even the biggest, upper class terrorist wouldn't go for it. Although going 5 wide into turn 6 at one point, that was pretty fucking fun.
Yeah, there were a few of those when all of
I'm
our
on my way
rhythms
up
would line
through, And this is the first time I'm coming through the GTs. I'm on my way up through, and I forget the two prototypes, or the two hypercars. I know one was Brian Lane. I don't remember who the other one was. And then there was two GTs as well.
Brian
And
Hall.
Brian Hall, sorry. And the two GTs held to the right, but they were alongside each other, had an overlap. I come in with such a massive run because I'm the only one that didn't get, like could take the corner onto the back straight full speed. So I just move up alongside one of the GTs, and then one of the prototypes is still trying to hang on the outside, but they just left a huge gap in the middle of the road. It was great. In the middle of a 5 wide in a multi-class race and survived. Let's go.
I shit my pants because I went 3 wide into 6 and 7.
I just shit my drawers.
I shit my pants at one point because I overtook Mac on the back straight, and then he missed his braking point into the chicane. I just saw this BMW getting massive in my rear view mirror. I was like, uh-oh.
But I kept it out of the wall.
Yeah, and you kept out of me. It was fine.
Oh, the broadcast caught the love tap Alec gave me and sent me into turn 1 wall.
Ooh, nice.